Hey, let's talk about the carbon emission export. So in March 2022, AWS announced the Customer Carbon Footprint Tool, or CCFT, and since then, customers have used the CCFT available in the console to understand carbon emissions estimates associated with their cloud usage. So now, in April 2025, AWS added carbon emissions data to AWS Data Exports. So the data use the GHG protocol's classification of emissions, which breaks down a company's emission into three scopes. So scope 1, direct emissions from owned or controlled sources. Scope 2, indirect emissions from the production of purchased energy. And scope 3, indirect emissions that are not included in scope 2, such as, for example, manufacturing or hardware end-of-life emissions. So to create the exports, it's kind of the same way. You have to navigate to the data export service. Then you have to create an export. You select the latest carbon emissions version here. And to create the focus with Asina, you have to select bucket format. You add your S3 bucket destination and you click on create. And then AWS will take 1 day to deliver the first report to your S3 bucket. And of course, if you want data for all your sub-accounts, you have to create the export from your root account. So you can query with Asina the same way than Cur or Focus. And so, for example, you have the column here. So you have total scope 1 emission value, but also emission units. Same thing for scope 2 and scope 3. And you have a difference between LBM and MBM. And so you can see that here's total LBM emission unit. LBM is for location-based method, and MBM will be for the market-based method. An output example, you can aggregate by region, product, and sum of total MBM emissions here, for example, and you can also export data to QuickSight or any other dashboard tool to get insights.